Today, I will talk about what to do when you are a young person talking to adults, seniors, or adult strangers in Korea. The situation can be students talking to teachers or workers talking to company bosses. A young person talks with an older person in Korea in a polite speech style as well as in a polite action. The young person speaks to the older person very politely and in a very polite manner. There are many polite expressions in Korean. However, you must not only be polite in words, but also be polite in your actions along with your words. First of all, Korean people do not look into the other person's eyes when talking. It is rude to look someone in the eye. Look at the beasts. When they fight, they stare each other in the eye as if they are going to kill each other. In Korea, it is very rude to stare into someone else's eyes. The same applies when having a conversation. Lovers sometimes stare at each other intently, but this is very rare. Even couples don't see eye to eye. It can cause anger in the other person. So I hope you never hit me in the eye. Just look at the background behind the person, or under the person's eyes, or other parts of the face. In Korean culture, eye contact means that you are ready to fight. You should not have any eye contact in any respectful communication. It is important not to maintain eye contact, as staring can be seen not only as rude, but also as threatening to others. It is seen as if you are scaring them to surrender. When talking to adults, you should not make eye contact even briefly. If you do, you mean by that you say some curse words to them in silence. Avoiding eye contact completely can be seen as a sign of politeness and respect. If the person you are talking to is someone older than you, or your teacher in school, or your boss at work, don't even try to balance your eye contact to show attentiveness and respect to them. Keep this rule even when you talk to them on the phone. For example, when I received a phone call from my father, I made sure to not have eye contact, even though he was not in front of me. I bowed, talking on the phone again and again, not to have eye contact with him. And when the other person says something, you must react immediately. You should not just listen in silence with the attitude, I will listen, so you can say as much as you want. When parting ways after a conversation, it is not polite to turn away and show your back before the other person. You must wait until the other person turns around first, and you have to watch the other person go for a while. Otherwise, it would be very rude to turn around and leave right away. And even when you arrive home, it is etiquette to not just remain silent, but to send a text message to check whether the other person arrived home safely and to ask how they are doing. In Korea, when having a conversation, you must always be considerate of the other person, and your actions must match that. If you keep in mind what I have said so far, you will be able to maintain amicable relationships with Koreans.